Hello, distant learners. Today we are going to do a directed drawing activity. You're going to need your September calendar page. So I sent home a packet of calendar pages. The first one probably says My Artwork Calendar, and then behind it should be 12 calendars, one for each month. You'll need September's. So if you don't have it, pause your video and go get September's calendar page. You'll also need a pencil and a black marker. So if you don't have those things either, pause your video and go get those things. Once you have those things, start the video back up. So a directed drawing is where I will give you a step. I'll tell you how to draw it. I'll give you tips. And a trick with directed drawing is that your picture is not going to look exactly like my picture. And that's okay. I'll give you some tricks and some tips of how I like to draw the certain parts of our directed drawing picture. Okay? So our first thing that we're going to do is use our pencil. And we're going to draw grass. In your calendar page, you have this big open space. That's where we're going to draw the picture. Down below is the calendar part, where all the numbers are. So we're going to draw the grass toward the bottom. Now the grass, I kind of think of wavy lines. So think back to our writing lesson where we learned about those wavy curved lines. That's the kind of lines you're going to draw. I'll show it up close. So there you go. My wavy lines. Then you're going to draw the trunk of your tree. Remember, the trunk of your tree is like the tummy of our bodies. It's that part that holds that tree up nice and strong. On my example, I drew the trunk of my tree with kind of curved in lines. You could do that, or you could draw two straight lines. But you're going to draw that trunk of the tree on your grass. Then we're going to draw our leaves of our tree. On my example, I drew those curved lines. This makes me think of a cloud. That's what I did for my leaves. You can do what you think you want your leaves to look like. I'm going to do those curved lines again. But you do what you want your curved lines to look like. And if at all I'm going too fast and you need to pause the video to work on a part, that's fine. You can do that. Once your tree part is done, the leaves part of it, we're going to draw a ladder. I'll move my computer up so you can see. There's my ladder. So what I did was I drew two kind of diagonal lines, or lines that were a little slanted, but they were straight lines. So think back to when we learned about those straight lines. The lines were a little slanted. So from one part of my tree down to my grass, I drew a slanted line. Then I did another one. And then in the middle, I drew those bars. So there's my tree with my ladder. In one of the corners, you can draw a sun. You could draw part of the sun, or you could draw the whole sun. And then the last step on your tree, we're going to turn this into an apple tree. Because in September, we always kind of think of apples. In September, the apples are starting to get fresh and juicy and yummy. You can go to the apple orchard and pick them. We go back to school, and a lot of times when we think of school, we think of apples. So on your tree, we're going to draw apples. We'll just draw some circles. like that. Once you're all done drawing your tree, you're going to take your black marker and you're going to go over all of your pencil lines. So I'll show you in a second. So for example, there's my sun. I went over all the pencil lines. I'll show you the ladder. There's your ladder, or my ladder. So I'm going, like I said, over all the pencil lines with my black marker. Once you're done going over all those black lines, with your crayons, you can color in your picture, like mine. Please hold on to these. We'll be doing more of our directed drawing calendar pages over the next couple of months, and then I will collect them and we're going to be giving them as a special gift. Bye, friends.